we have kind of Dreamcatcher-ish stencils over there, which are awesome, right? What I love about Dreamcatchers is it's got a mandala at the top, which mandalas have been used since the beginning of time. Like every single culture that ever has existed has always worked with mandalas. And they're sacred containers. Some people call them magical manifesting mandalas. So there's no coincidence that a mandala is at the top of the Dreamcatcher, right? And then what I love for myself, and well, this is a universal symbol of the feathers, but most things have lots of meaning to them. But the feather is a symbol of lightness of being. So you know there's the Egyptian story or the Egyptian mythology of, I think it's Sekhmet or one of the goddesses that weighs your heart against a feather. Right? Because it's about being light in spirit, not taking things so hard and being so serious and heavy and dense. Right? So the feather I've been working with this year, just because what you can do is every time, like when that finally clicked for me, I was painting a feather, I'm like, lightness of being. It's about having like a light heart, not letting things weigh you down. So then every time I see a feather, I'm just like, lightness of being. No pasa nada, the water off the duck's back, you know. And so the feathers hanging from the mandala, right, for me, speak to the fact that whatever it is I want to create is going to, you know, like sustain or nurture or encourage this lightness of being, right? Because I'm not forcing it, I'm allowing. So I love that. I love the feathers. So we have beautiful feather stencils over there, thanks to Erna, and mandalas. And then these stencils are a line of sacred symbol stencils that I created under my Archwell brand. And it's just this real desire to merge art and ritual. And so, and these are amazing because they're stencils, right? Like nobody's afraid of stencils. And they're sacred symbols. So I love sharing the quick meaning of them for you because if you want, like for example, this is a sun yantra, and it's a symbol of self-love, right? So if you want self-love in your painting, you stencil this in there, and it literally has the energy of self-love. And then this, most of you recognize, is seventh chakra, or Om, or peace, and it's about our connection to the divine. And these all have, if you can see, it's actually the dirtier ones are easy to read, but it has the name of the symbol, and then it has a mantra on it. And then the lotus flower, one of my favorites. The lotus flower is recognized as the most beautiful bloom. It's a symbol of purity. You know, all the Hindu goddesses are always like sitting or floating, riding their lotus. But the lotus flower helps us out of the muck. So like when life is feeling mucky, you can work with a lotus, paint lotuses, draw them on a Post-it note, stick them around your house, and this creates the energy of your blooming from the muck. The muck is not there to keep you stuck or hold you down. It's actually there to strengthen you and prepare you and nurture you and lend you its wisdom, right? So it can help you take mucky situations and create blooming situations. And then this is a West African Adinkra symbol for Mother Earth. So this is about abundance and our ability to manifest. And I just love the two hearts. I feel like it's me and Mother Earth like sitting on a rock. That's what I always picture now. And the triple spiral, which we all love, is a symbol of intuition, the feminine wisdom. I use this one in meditation a lot. So a yantra is an image or symbol used in meditation instead of a mantra. So mantras are words and symbols. So you can just close your eyes and imagine a triple spiral, and it'll come to you in all different ways, or you know, any of these clearly. But I always imagine that like I'm in the middle of this triple spiral, and I have these infinite arms like spiraling out, just gathering to me whatever I need. And that makes me feel better. I'm happy and honest. So that's all. It makes me feel better, which is really great. And then this is another West African Adinkra symbol for courage and strength of heart. So that didn't really used to resonate with me until I had the opportunity to follow my heart, which led me into some unknown territory. And I was like, oh, that's what that means. Like, courage comes from the word heart, right? Courage, Latin. But so for a lot of us right now, where we're wanting to go globally and individually, we have those things like, I know in my heart I'm supposed to do this, or I'm meant to do this, or I know I've always had this desire ever since I was little, but I don't know how it's gonna work, and I don't think I'm qualified, and I don't think I have enough money, and I don't know how it's gonna work. But like, that heart knowing, it can take a lot of courage to be able to follow that. So if you need some of that, then you want this symbol. Annalea's like, give that to me. There you go, sister. So we have sponges. It doesn't really matter how clear these are. Like, I put some Mother Earth energy into this one, and you can just barely see it under there, right? So there's no right or wrong. You're literally two things. You're energetically, symbolically, like creating the energy into the canvas. And you're also like thinking about this totally different. Like, some of you came here not having painted in a long time, and instead of thinking like, oh, I want to make it really pretty, it's like, oh, I want self-love, I want courage, right? So we're thinking more along the lines of like, I'm creating energy. And that's what you do every day, every moment. We're all walking around creating energy. So it's like, I just get fired up about imagining a world where we're all consciously creating the energy that we want, and the energy that's supportive and loving, rather than walking around, you know, like a bunch of stress balls, complaining. Not fun. Okay, so we're still playing diverging. You can see Jamie's canvas here, right? This was the next layer, and she started with a Triskelion symbol. I saw that, and it evolved. There's no right or wrong way. The thing is, at this layer, the more you play, the more you add to it, the more like variety that you add, the more fun and easy it's going to be. So just imagine the background of your feathers, you know, having all this, right? So it's just like, it's going to happen with ease because of all this fun, okay? And we love, Jamie and Erna know this, Stacy knows this, we love to, like, if you get stuck, just, we'll come play on your canvas.